She lost her way, or thirst she stays, she's never yours. She doesn't breathe, she doesn't leave when she's with you. She scratches red and cuts too deep, there's nothing left to do. The world inside she sees it's all in black, trapped inside a bar. The world inside she sees it's always gray, trapped inside a bar. The world inside where light never comes in, trapped inside a bar. Distant again, trying to get closer to you. You always go back to the place of black and blue.
Hi folks, welcome back to Cassidy the Cardslinger here on My Psychic Connection. I'm so excited to be back. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Happy Thursday or happy Friday, depending on where you're at in the world. I hope everybody's week is going well. It's been an interesting week for a lot of people, so I hope that everyone is keeping their heads up and getting through the week as best they can. So as I always like to start my show, as I am Cassidy the Cardslinger, I have a number of different decks on my table. And I like to start with guess how many decks I have on my table. It is somewhere between 3 and 25. And the person who can guess with the number of decks that I have first will win the first reading of the night. But welcome, come on in. What am I here to do? I am here to give free readings. That's right. For the next 60 minutes, if you are interested in getting a reading from me, you can go ahead and type in your specific question into the chat. And if you're listening to me somewhere that there's no chat function, if you're hearing me on the radio or somewhere that is audio only, you can head on over to YouTube, type in My Psychic Connection, and you'll see the little live button here floating away and my floating face. So you can go ahead and ask your question there. I do have a couple of rules with my questions. So no legal. I am legally not allowed to touch any legal related questions or medical questions, and that includes anything in the realm of pregnancy predictions, death predictions. I don't dabble in the transition points of life, so we will leave those off the table tonight. I am also not a psychic medium, so if you're looking to speak with a loved one on the other side, I will go ahead and refer you to one of the other beautiful readers here that can help you with that. But apart from that, also no general. I mentioned that I needed a specific question there at the beginning. And that is because these 2-minute readings are fast. They are, 120 seconds. They go by very quickly. And if you ask me a specific question, I can tune right into what it is that you want to know and get you an answer as quickly as possible. And a little bit of context is also very helpful. So if you say, what's going on with, and you give me a person's name, it's quite helpful to let me know, who is this person to you? Is it your boss? Is it your ex-husband? Is it your child? It just gives me a little bit more context to frame the reading, like I said, so I can tune in very quickly and get you the information you're looking for. We also have a couple of wonderful options tonight for donations. So if you're interested in getting a longer reading, because those 2 minutes go by very quickly, you can go ahead and donate. The link will be floating around in the chat here as well. And all of our donations jump the line. So you do not have to exercise the virtue of patience this evening, should you not want to. The other thing we've got going on here tonight is the emoji contest. So throughout the show, I would love to see those emojis flying up the side of the screen. Any emojis work. I like the little octopus emoji, any of the hearts, flowers, trees, just whatever you'd like. Whoever sends the most emojis throughout the show will win a reading with me as well, with a special deck yet to be shared, but stay tuned for that. That will be fun as well. And guys, do please share me out far and wide. Like this video. If you've got a friend that, they need some advice or some guidance, or if you want to tell somebody off and you don't want to do it and you want me to do it, send them this link and have them ask a question, and maybe I can, set them straight for you. So I am here to help over the next hour. I'm really excited to be slinging some cards for everybody. And the answer was 11. I do have 11 decks on my table here this evening. They're not all tarot. I haven't done a little introduction in a little while yet, so I will just quickly say I am Cassidy the Cardslinger, and I am a reader of all sorts of cards. I have playing cards here, I've got tarot, I have oracle cards, I've got Lenormand cards. Just give me a pack of paper and I will read them for you. So it is my passion, and I'm very excited to be here sharing it with everybody tonight. So I do believe that's everything I needed to say to get going. I'm very excited for my first question. Give this deck a good shuffle. And who do we have first? We have Diana. Hi, Diana. Diana says, hi, when will Jay and I be in a relationship? All right, Diana, let's take a look at what's going on for the two of you there. And if we see your connection growing or coming together. Okay, so would it be fair to say, my dear, that this connection is not in the best state at the moment? The first card I have down here, it's called Sorrow, and it's come up in reverse. So it looks like the communication between the two of you is poor, if not non-existent at this time. And it looks like someone, and it seems like it's on your end, is dealing with the brunt of the sorrow and the challenges of this particular situation. I'm very sorry to see this, because I don't think that they are perhaps being fair or even communicating freely and openly with you enough that you understand where their heart is at. So when you're asking, when will you be in a connection, it looks like we're a little bit far apart from that right now. The second card I have down here is Comparison in reverse. And it's almost like, I don't know if this is a past partner that you're wanting to rekindle things, or if you're just looking to start something new with this person. But it does seem like, we literally have these two trees that are growing separate paths at the moment, and it doesn't look like we see an overlap in the immediate future between the two of you. The last card I have here is Integration, and this is actually a very beautiful omen in terms of if we're looking for a connection to come together, where I think it's going to be a long distance away from where we're at right now, because it seems like the communication is very slim between the two of you. But it's not going to be overnight, my dear. I'm not seeing this one come together entirely on a super quick timeline. But that is what I'm getting for you there, my dear. And I hope that was helpful. And thank you very much for your trust with that question. And I really do wish you the best. So guys, come on in, say hello. If you are just tuning in, I am here doing readings for everyone. So I'd love to see those specific questions come on in, as well as the emoji contest is in full force here tonight. So go ahead and send any sort of emoji. I see we've got some Halloween emojis coming in. This is so very exciting. So yes, keep those flowing throughout the evening. I love to see all of the different emojis. Give these cards another good shuffle here, and I'll take my next question, please. We have Gemma. Hi, Gemma. So nice to hear from you, and see you here. Gemma says, Adam has been quite stressed with work, but his energy is a little off. It can be frustrating, as I'm not even sure if he sees us in a relationship, but he does say he loves me. Will things work out? All right, my dear. Happy to tap in to the energy of this question. Well, do we see things working out between the two of you? Understanding that he's in a very stressful situation right now. Yeah. Okay. So it really looks like things have changed shape from the direction and the momentum that they had been previously. I have the card of Intensity, and it's come in reverse, where there's a level of passion, excitement, and love for the two of you, that the two of you share and that you have for one another. But in the reverse, it's not gone. It's just it's slowing down a little bit. And it's because I feel like on his end, the stress from work is very real. I can see from him, he's got a little bit too much to juggle, very stressed out. I don't know if there's some global element to his line of work, but he seems pulled in many different directions and has to deal with a number of different people. It's not, in this particular case, I don't see that it's you that is causing this slowdown or this change in intensity of the relationship. It's genuinely that he's got a lot of stuff going on. The last card I have here is I've got Maturity and Adventure. Both have come up upright with big, beautiful rainbows. So I do see this continuing, and I do see things working out between the two of you, but understand that we are in a bit of a lull moment at this particular time. So that is what I have for you, my dear. Thank you so much for your question. And it's always a pleasure to tap into your energy. And thank you for being here. Guys, tonight, I'm just so excited to be here. I've got so many cards on my table. And we're going to have a couple of games coming up here tonight. I will have Guess the Playing card coming in a little bit later. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to go ahead and switch decks. Let's see. This one's ready to talk. Excellent. All right. I'm ready for my next question, please. This is for Melody. Hi, Melody. Melody says, hi, with a little angel emoji. What's Azam's current energy towards me? All right, let's see what's going on. If you're here, my dear, and you want to give any more context to this question, go ahead and do so. But I will go ahead and lay some cards to see where he's at. There we go. Okay. This seems like a little bit of a complicated situation. Would that be fair to say? Has there been, it looks like there's been some degree of either a falling out between the two of you, or that is going on for them right now, where communication seems to have really dropped off, changed shape. This is interesting. This is not the first time I've said this tonight. But there's a little bit of how they're feeling towards you. They're pulled back. They are entirely protecting themselves, protecting their energy. And there's a little bit of, oh, I don't know what the right thing is. She says, yeah, he blocked me. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, because I'm going to say betrayed, or some degree of feeling hard done by you. So that's where I have here with this 9 of Wands. What's going on is that they are protecting their energy at this moment. And I don't see that shifting in the immediate future, because for them, whatever the falling out was between the two of you was of a catastrophic nature. And they are picking up the pieces of how they feel now about that. So that is what I've got for you, my dear. I'm very sorry. I hope that was helpful for you. And that's certainly a complicated situation with a number of layers, but I do hope that things turn out all right, and that we can move past that. So guys, and I'll say this one more time, come on in. If you are just joining the live, I can certainly see that we've got more people joining us. Come on in, say hello. Melody says thank you. You are so very welcome. Yes, come on in, say hi, ask me a good old specific question. And a little bit of context is always super helpful. Whatever you want to know, whatever's weighing on your heart, as long as it's not legal or medical or general in nature. So I can tap into anything you'd like to know here this evening. Let's go ahead and switch decks again, guys. I've just got a number of tools on my table. And I will just say what's interesting so far about the readings that I have done, and we'll see this as well either throughout the show, throughout the different shows that we have going on throughout the day. There's often themes that either we find the people around us are experiencing, or for me, I will find themes in the individuals I'm reading for, or the people that are tuning into this show at the same time. It's quite fascinating how these certain synchronicities take place, but we are all one. We are all one. Let's say that. All right, I'm ready for my next question for the lovely folks in the back. We have Maria. Hello, Maria. That is a beautiful photo. Maria says it's either a sunset or a sunrise. Maria says, I find that I give a lot of my time and energy to people, then realize that they are just using me for personal gain. How do I learn to recognize and avoid these people, and why am I attracting them? Oh my goodness, my darling, my heart goes entirely out to you. Fantastically worded question. And wow, okay, I feel like we are already in asking this question. There is a shift and a change that has taken place for you. But let's take a look at, to answer your question there. Why do you keep attracting these people, and what can you do? Wow. Okay, you have 5 major cards here, my dear. I've got the moon reverse, the hangman. I've got death. I've got the sun reverse, and I have the world upright. So, oh, you're such a sweetheart. You are such a sweetheart, and it breaks my heart when the world tries to harden or put barriers up towards people who share their love, their heart, their fullest selves with the people that they encounter. It's just straight up not fair. And if I was, in this situation, you see this death card, I'm getting a little bit protective over you here in this moment. I'd like to off with their heads to some of these people. With that world card, in terms of setting your own boundaries, and with that sun in reverse, to almost, I would say, approach these people and these connections with a healthy level of skepticism in order to protect your heart in that process. Because there's almost a balance you should be able to strike within yourself, where you are still able to show up authentically, you're still able to connect with people in a beautiful way, but it's like whatever you can do to put the focus back on protecting your heart and finding what you want, as opposed to, I want to mirror what that person is. I want to be who they want me to be. And then just finding yourself stuck in a situation where you are left by these people. Oh my goodness. Anyways, that 2 minutes went by in lightning time. But thank you so much for your question. My heart goes entirely out to you. I'm going to send you a big old virtual hug. And yeah, with that moon card reverse, and I'll just say this in general. Oh, that's tricky. You know what? I'll come back to that. I will go ahead and come back to that. But I guess what I want to say for anyone who's experiencing something similar and you're finding that people around you aren't respecting your heart, they are not treating you well. There's a lot of things that other people carry that have unfortunately nothing to do with you, but then you just end up being the one that is hurt. And I was talking to a friend about this today, with that saying of hurt people. And that is a very unfortunate thing that we find moving through this life. But at the end of the day, I just hope that we can all protect our hearts as best we can. And it's a very difficult balance to strike, to be able to openly love someone else, to open your heart, share yourself with another person, and at the same time have that level of protection. It is a tricky dance, and good luck to us all. Anyways, great question. Thank you so very much, guys. I appreciate everybody being here. This has been a wonderful start to the evening. Some really excellent questions coming in. I'm going to go ahead and switch decks here. Let's go for this guy. And I'll take my next question, please. This is for Love. Hi, Love. Love says, hi, Cassidy, and I sent an octopus emoji. Love says, is G still going to help me with the changes I'm going to make regarding my career path? Please and thank you. Thank you so much. So is G going to help me with the changes I'm going to make regarding my career path? Let's take a look at what we see there. Can we count on G to help you with these changes in your career path? Exciting, by the way. Changes in career path can be very exciting indeed. Well, okay. I think I can understand why you're asking this. If either the energy has changed between you and this person, where either there was some, they were excited and enthusiastic about their willingness to help, and then they've either dropped communication, stopped showing up with that level of willingness. Because I've got the new vision card, it's moving right into sorrow reverse, where it's, if you're asking this,
give us 1 second, guys. We're seeming to have some technical issues here. She should be back on the camera in just a few minutes, but maybe even less than that. And just bear with us as we wait for her to unfreeze. I hope everybody's doing good so far. And yeah, she's frozen for just a moment. She should be back here in just a second. So give it just a second, but she will be with you guys. Make sure you guys are checking out all the shows that we have lined up. We've got new shows coming about. We've got new psychics coming on board. So I can't wait to see all these new beautiful people that you guys get a chance to speak with. I know you guys love the people that we have now, but there is more to come. So get ready, guys, because it's going to be we got so much stuff. I've been talking to all the psychics, and we've just got so many cool new shows for you guys. And we're looking forward to that. And guys, make sure you're checking out all the YouTube content, and that we've got some cool things coming up here in the near future. Some announcements will be made on Monday. But if you guys are not a part of our YouTube channel, you better get on there, because we're going to have a wonderful treat starting on Monday happening for just the YouTube patrons. So make sure you guys are subscribed to our YouTube channel, and it's definitely going to benefit you. And of course, we're still going to be on Facebook and doing all that, but the YouTube people are definitely going to be getting a treat. So guys, make sure you're checking out the YouTube channel. Go there, subscribe, ring the bell. That way you guys are always notified when we're going live, and you get to see all the beautiful content as it comes out every day with our angel numbers of the day, our numerology of the day. Lord, we've got some great content coming out. We also have the transits in you. Now, guys, you guys are used to that transits energy being a weekly show. Now, guys, they are broke down into days. That way you guys have an easier way to follow. That way you don't get bombarded with a bunch of information and then try to remember it throughout the week. You can just go ahead and check them out daily, and that way you can get your content. All right, Cassidy is back. The glitch is over. I'm passing the baton to you.
Thank you very much, Jordy. I appreciate you jumping in. And folks, please forgive me for that little technical difficulty. I don't know what just happened there. You buy all the right things. You have a new computer. You've got good internet connection. And anyways, things will go ahead and take whatever turn they choose to. Love, my dear, I still have your cards out, and I'm going to go ahead and finish your reading. And I don't know at what point I cut out. So I am going to go ahead and just reiterate what I was saying there, my dear. So the reason why it seemed that you were asking that question, if they were going to still honor and help you out with your career changes, what it looked like, and forgive me if I'm repeating myself, but moving from this new vision card into this sorrow card in reverse, it's like there was almost a level of help and a reaching out, or a level of enthusiasm to help you that changed face or pulled back. And it's almost like either they're not responding to you, or their level of enthusiasm has shifted in some regard to be the reason why you're asking this question. The next card I have here is the healing card. Love says correct. Okay, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Healing, I have here, you can see there's a hand over the face and a hand over the stomach, where I do feel that they are still going to help. But with this miser card in reverse, it's almost like not to the fullest extent that they promised. I don't know if there was a level of financial contribution or something that they had to do. But with this miser card coming up, particularly in reverse, it's like they're being a bit stingy. They are not fully honoring every... And that is what I have, my dear. But thank you so much for your patience and for, sticking with me here through that little moment of technical runaway. But we are back, and thanks everybody for sticking around. And thanks to Journey for hopping in and saving the day. I really appreciate it. As we've got the absolute best team here. And if you find that you are here multiple nights a week and you're getting readings from either myself or any of the beautiful readers here on this platform, you can go to journeyryanlive.com/reviews and go ahead and leave us a review of your session, what you thought, how it went for you. It's a lovely way to show your support back. And Love says, thank you, Cassidy, with a little heart face and a whole bunch of little octopus emojis. And thank you for your feedback. You are most welcome. So I will reiterate that we do have the emoji contest going on tonight. So if you are interested in winning a free reading, you can go ahead and flood the screen with any flavor of emoji that you like, and you will win a special reading later this evening. Also, please, guys, do like this video. Do share me out. Send me to your friends that you think that they could use a reading. I am free, and I am here for quite a bit longer here tonight. So I'd love to answer as many questions as I can. And I will say as well, the donation links are available if you're interested in a longer or more in-depth reading. So let's give these cards a good shuffle. I'll take my next question, please. We have Haley. Hi, Haley. Haley says, hi, what did John think of me at the after-class hangout with class? What did John think of me at the after-class hangout with classmates we had today? John is a romantic interest. Thank you. All right. See, Haley's not new. Haley knows how to ask a good question. I've got context. I know who we're talking about. Let's take a look at how John is feeling about you, particularly in regards to the after class hangout that you had today. Okay. All right. Well, you're definitely a romantic interest of John's, my dear. But the first thing I want to say, and this doesn't relate so much to you, but tapping into what's going on for him, I've got the 5 of Cups in reverse. So I do think that he is in a bit of a closed off state right now. I don't know if he has recently had a breakup, if he's dealing with some sort of loss in the family, but he is not his happiest, fullest individual self at the moment. This Three of Cups in reverse then shows me, he's still trying to make friends, go out, meet people. So you probably do find him rather sociable in certain regards. And the next card I have here, I've got the Knight of Rods as well as the Sun with this beautiful, warm coupling type energy here. So I do think that it's not just you that I'm seeing him being a little bit more reserved and a little more held back here. But do know that you have caught his attention as well as a romantic interest. And the Knight of Rods here shows me that he would be willing to take that first step and to make the move when he's ready to do so. That is quite exciting, my dear, in what I am seeing for you. I hope that that was helpful, and good luck. Thank you so much for the beautifully worded question. We appreciate you on the show. All right, guys, we're going to keep this moving right along. Let's see. I'm always just working my way through all of my different decks here. Let's go ahead and pull this one up. I'll take my next question, please. All right, we have Kayla. Hi, Kayla. Kayla says, hi, are Jeff and I a good match? All right, Kayla, let's take a look about that. And I would assume this is a romantic connection, but let's see what the cards have to say if the two of you are a good match. Kayla and Jeff, are you two a good match? There's the card right there. Okay. Interesting. There might be a couple of pinch points in this connection, and perhaps that's why you're asking this. The first two cards here I have are a bit interesting. I've got the card of control and the card of laziness, and they have both come up in reverse. So there seems to be, in some regard, a fundamental difference in the type of people that you are, where one of you may find that you're a bit more in the controlling or likes to have things a certain way, and the other one is a little bit more laid back. So there is, I won't call that a full-on incompatibility, but certainly a challenge that will need to be worked through. The fact that they're both in reverse is showing me that that is not something that can't be changed or something that could be worked on. The last card I have here is Harmony. I've got one more, sorry. Harmony in reverse. And it's a beautiful card. It's you can see this person with the dolphins flying over their head. And I do feel like the two of you have the potential to be a good match. There are things that both of you want longer term that are aligned with one another. But there are some, I keep being brought back to the fact that there are some fundamental incompatibilities in the way you choose to live your life that would need to be addressed in order for you to be an excellent match. So, my dear, that is what I have for you, and I hope that that was helpful. Best of luck to you in that connection moving forward. So, guys, we are heading up to the point of the show where I am going to do my next game, or my first game, I should say. So, how this one works, if you've been here before, you know I play this game every week. This is the Guess the Playing Card game. So, when I say go, what I need you to go ahead and do is type in which playing card you think I drew at the beginning of the show. So how the playing card deck is set up, we've got ace through 10, jack, queen, king of the 4 suits. We've got spades, we've got hearts, we have got clubs, and we have got diamonds. So on the count of 3, ready, set, go. Go ahead and let's see those guesses, guys. Try and guess which card was drawn at the beginning of the show. And if you guess the right card, you will win a free reading. And the clock is going to start, and we will be having a 2-minute timer on that. So there are also no limit. There is no limit to how many times you can guess. So I always say this can be either an intuitive exercise for you, where you try and understand or try and get a message about which card it was that was drawn. And if not, you can just type as fast as you'd like. So make sure you please include the number or the court card and the suit that you are going to go ahead and guess. So guys, on Mondays, definitely check out, that will be our next set of shows. We've got at 6 p.m. I Am Human with Bunny. So check that show out. It's amazing. She's been going through and interviewing all of the different psychics. It's a beautiful show, and she is just exceptional doing her interview style with everyone. Then at 10 o'clock, we've got Kay, the intuitive empath. So definitely check out her show as well, followed by Midnight with Journey Ryan live. And do not miss either of them. Definitely check them out. Incredible readers around the board. And Monday is always a great day. So I can see these wonderful guesses coming in. I don't believe we've seen it yet, but we are counting. We are counting. Got the people in the back taking good stock, shall we say, of all of these beautiful guesses that are coming in. And I will say to you guys that please subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Go to www.youtube.com and find us. We are My Psychic Connection here on YouTube. And if you subscribe to the channel, you can hit that little notification bell and you can see all of the live shows that we have throughout the week. There are live shows, multiple shows a day, Monday through Thursday. And you can get readings with all of the beautiful readers either through the shows or on mypsychicconnection.com if you'd like to talk to any of us one-on-one for a little bit longer, a little bit more private session. So we've got a couple more seconds here, guys. We'll see these guesses are coming in. I'm hoping that we get a winner here tonight. If not, we will still have the emoji game, but I am still sitting in hope that we will have someone who will win the Guess the Playing Card game. Almost. Well, there are some that have gone by that have been close, but as they say, close only counts in, what is it, horseshoes? I haven't played horseshoes in a while. Summer games. Is anybody else really excited that fall/autumn is here? I'm feeling pretty over summer and ready to be, I'm always ready to be cozy, but I'm ready for soups and teas and books and sweaters and just this colder time of year. All right, I don't know that we have seen it yet. Probably got just a couple more seconds on that timer. I'm gonna warm this deck up just in case we see it. Journey says hand grenades and horseshoes. Is hand grenades a game? Or I don't know where this one's going. Oh man. All right, guys, I don't know that we saw it, but thank you everybody for guessing. I do appreciate all of your guesses and everyone that has guessed a guess and everything that has come in. It does not look like we got the right answer, and it was, I remember which number, I just can't quite remember the card. It was the 6 of diamonds, I do believe. Is it the 6 of diamonds or the 6 of hearts? And I apologize because I have this written down, but then when my computer restarted, it it took it away from me. So I do apologize for that. But yes, thank you very much, everybody, for your guesses. We will go ahead and resume the emoji contest. So, Journey, thank you very much, saving the show for the second time this evening. Journey says it was the 6 of hearts. So thank you very much. And I should have known that too, because that is a beautiful card. Cartomantically, often representing, open pathways in love, either pursuing new love, someone new coming in. So perhaps that could pertain to somebody out there who's looking for some love. All right, we will head right back into the readings, guys. I am so excited. Let's pick up this deck. This one has not been used yet tonight. I'll go ahead and take my next question, please. This is for Jenny. Hello, Jenny. Jenny says, hey, Cassidy, what is my boyfriend Ron's family's problem with me? All right, so this is for Jenny. She's wanting to know her boyfriend Ron, what problem that they have with you. I'm sorry you're experiencing that. Difficult family dynamics can be very challenging to overcome. So let's take a look at why. Okay. 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 Well, there's a few things that are going on here. One of them being that they have been told some degree of a lie about your past that they have taken to heart and have a problem with. That seems to be part of the issue, or issue, I would say issue number one. The second one here seems to be, I've got the Magician reverse and the 2 of Pentacles. And it's like what I want to say here is it wouldn't matter who you were, but they don't believe that anybody would be good enough for him. it really is showing, like, I've got the Queen of Swords here upright. I've got the Lovers upright. I feel that you are an excellent match. I feel like he's good for you, you're good for him, and there's so much love between the two of you. So a part of me wants to say, it's none of their business, but at the same time, we when we find a partner, we are also connecting with their family as well. So those are the two things that really come forward most strongly. Is one of them, they have misinformation about you that they are judging from afar and have a problem with, and second of all, there's a tone of it really wouldn't matter. Nobody is good enough for our darling Ron. So I hope that was helpful, my dear, and good luck with navigating that connection. It certainly doesn't seem like things can't be made right with the family situation there. So I do hope that, and Jenny says, yeah, they nitpick. Yeah, it's almost like, well, if you're looking for a problem, folks, you're going to find it every single time. Jenny says, yeah, thank you very much. You are very welcome. Thank you so much for your question. So keep in mind and keep in check. Try and be conscious of your mindset all the time throughout the day. If you are always looking for negativity, if you're looking for the proverbial shit to hit the fan, if you're looking for a problem, you're always going to find it. Versus if we are looking for opportunities, if we're looking for beauty, if we're looking for love, connection, kindness, it's not to say that terrible things are going to be entirely averted, but you will often travel in the direction of what it is that you're looking for. So try and enjoy even the most simple things. If it's raining, there's a beauty in that. If there's if it's a windy day and maybe you don't have to be outside in that wind, there's a beauty in that as well. The power of our minds is just absolutely miraculous. So enough of that. I will go ahead and take my next question, please. Here we have Kat. Hi, Kat. Kat says, hey there, new from Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. Nice. I've never been there, but it sounds like a beautiful area. If drawn to me, I want to know, what do you see happening for myself and Stephen? Do you see us finding a home anytime in the near future? Thank you, friend, and for your time and energy. All right, thank you so much for your question. So let's take a look at if we see a new home coming up for the two of you at any point in the near future. Let's take a look. Ooh, we've got cards flipping and flying all over the place. Okay, well, yeah, beautiful. Really seems like this is something that you're putting a fair amount of energy and effort towards. Aw, yay. Okay, cool. All right, so you might be feeling, the two of you in your connection at the moment, that there is almost a little bit stuck, or like your options are really quite limited with this move. I've got the Eight of Swords reversed, where it's not entirely inhibited, but with that and the King of Pentacles reversed, it's either a matter of price isn't right, the location isn't quite correct. It's just materialistically, and not in a materialistic judgmental way, but in the physical world, you haven't been able to find the thing it is that you're looking for, despite it being something that you're both really interested in pursuing, and it being a big overarching goal for the two of you. Well, this is kind of nice to see a happy ending. I've got the Three of Coins here, and for myself and for a number of readings I've done in the past, this card always shows me signing a new contract, either signing a lease, purchasing a house. I don't know if you're interested in fixing up a house or doing some kind of renovations, but you can literally see that's what this individual is doing here. Followed by, I've got the Eight of Cups in reverse, and that is showing me the move, in fact, taking place. So hang in there. It's certainly not all for a lost cause, or that you won't find any movement in this space, but I can see it's feeling limited, but don't despair. So that is what I'm seeing for you there, my dear, and thank you so much for your question. Good luck to you both. That is quite exciting. Moves are a whole lot of work. I have moved a number of times in my life, and it's always nice to have that refreshing new space, especially if the move is something you're getting into a bigger space or a better area or something nice like that. But yeah, moves can be just what the doctor ordered, shall we say. Kat says, we were together 9 years, apart 4 years, but for 4 years we've been wanting our relationship to work out, but both get scared. So it's nice to know that we will be moving forward together. Thank you. You are very welcome, my dear. I'm happy to hear that for you guys. So, yes, I will keep this rolling, guys. I'm just having a blast here tonight. I'll go ahead and take my next question, please. This is for Max, and Max says, "Hi, Cassidy. Hope all is well. Wondering if I have any career opportunities coming my way." Okay, this little kitty is so darn cute. I am a full-on cat person myself. I'm going to go ahead and switch to a deck that I think would work a little better for career. Do we see any career opportunities coming your way? Let's take a look for you, my dear. Okay. Wow. All right. So I don't know if something is either already pending or there is. It's almost like the first card I have down here is the Six of Coins, where it's looking like there's either some degree of an offer on the table that you are considering that either you just haven't decided to take or it's not the right fit. It just seems as though the doors for opportunities to move forward have already cracked open. The next card I have here is the Wheel of Fortune, which is excellent because it looks like whatever effort you are putting in to pursue these opportunities is going to pick up momentum to find you something better and something that will stick and fit for you. So the first thing I will say, if you are actively pursuing new opportunities, either sending out resumes or building your network, whatever it is that you're doing in order to find career opportunities, I do see that picking up momentum and gaining a bit of speed. The next card I have here is Judgment, which this is showing me a degree of, I will say, either interview process. I can't really, well, what's going on here? There's something interesting about your line of work that I don't have time to hop all the way into, but I absolutely can see some opportunities coming your way. And I don't think I need to say this, but certainly don't settle for the wrong thing just because you need something. It looks like I do feel that you'll find a fit that is very good for you. Yeah, that is all that I've got for you, my dear. So thank you very much for your question and best of luck. There's some interesting stuff going on in that situation, and it's always a blast during the show in such a short amount of time to be able to see what's going on for people. But then sometimes it's man, I just see so much and I've got only that 2 minutes. So again, the donation line is open if you are interested in a reading tonight. It will guarantee you a spot this evening, and you'll also jump the line. So this is great, guys. We've got that emoji contest still going, so please send any emojis that you would like. Like I said, the octopus or the hearts or whatever's going on. The winner of the emoji contest will be coming up soon, so there is still time to get those emojis in. All right, I'll go ahead and take my next question, please. This is for Chelsea, and let's go ahead and put these cards back together. Chelsea says, "I'm about to travel with my husband and just want to see what you feel the trip will be like." All right, let's take a look at that for Chelsea. How do we see the trip is going to go for her and her husband? Okay. Interesting. Let's see. All right, so there's a couple of things going on here. The card that flipped out while I was shuffling, and it hit my very specific rule for cards that need to flip out while I'm shuffling. I've got the Three of Coins in reverse. So there seems to be some logistical challenge that I believe that you'll face during this trip. I don't think it's going to derail the trip in its entirety, like a flight being entirely canceled or anything like that, but double check all of your reservation times, anything that you need to book in advance. Do as much due diligence as you can on the planning side to try and avoid some of these hiccups, because I don't want to see that to be something that, complicates the trip any more than it has to. I also have the card here of the Ten of Cups in reverse, as well as the Four of Cups. So part of this trip feels like it is, I will say, either a rekindling, a reconnecting, or indirectly addressing some sort of pinch point that is existing in your connection currently. Which I do think you will find a level of healing from this trip as well. But what I want to say is go into it with a realistic expectation of what what you're hoping to achieve from this trip. Chelsea says, okay, I have some intuition going on about hiccups too. So I'm like, yeah, I can absolutely see that too, but it's not, this isn't a derailing tower type energy here. It just seems to be more, you reach a counter and something is not entirely right. So that is, I think it can also be help fixed, but do the due diligence and the planning that you can in advance, my dear. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Trip. And thank you so very much for your question. Chelsea says, yes, definitely a reconnecting. I'm hoping, not that we fight, but just feeling like a rut. Yeah, absolutely. That totally makes sense. With that 10 of Cups, this is, you know, the happily ever after, just a little bit on its head. So it's certainly not trying to fix something drastic. I can absolutely see that as well. But yes, I just, whatever you can do to that's a main message, and I hope that you can in the preparation process ameliorate some of those potential logistic challenges. Chelsea says, thank you. You are very welcome, my dear, and thank you so much for your question. All right, guys. Oh, we have news. This just in, folks. We have an emoji contest winner. Love, you have won the emoji contest. Congratulations. Thank you very much for all of your beautiful emojis here this evening. You have won our beautiful emoji contest tonight. And Love says, yeah, thank you, and has sent a whole bunch of additional emojis. Awesome. All right, Love, my dear. So what you have won is a reading with this little beauty here. It is a wonderful deck. And what I will say is this is the only time I will read on the show without a specific question. But if you have an area of life that you would like me to apply this to, I am happy to do that as well. So congratulations to you, Love. Do let me know if you have something that you would like me to attach this to. Otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and lay a couple of cards and see what the message from this wacky, interesting, beautiful little deck has for you. And Love says, yes, General, please. Thank you. All right, let's take a look here, my dear. What do we have for you? Okay, this card here and this card here. All right. Okay, so fascinating. These cards are amazing. And Love says, thank you, Kelly. Kelly has also sent her congratulations as well. So the first card down, they don't have names on them. It's card number 14. I'll just go ahead and show you how it looks. Very interesting card. You have these ladies making some degree of a soup with various body parts and such things. So what this is calling for you at this time is resourcefulness, to not necessarily follow any set recipe or path that has been laid out for you or that anyone else has gone on. These lovely ladies here, they don't have a cookbook out. They're not saying, okay, I need, one torso and one arm. No. They are either intuitively tapping into what the situation needs or making it up as they go. So part of this, and the first chunk of your message is, my dear, a need for you to be very resourceful for what you're about to embark upon. It's not something that you can entirely rely on falling back into a past pattern, or anything that you've done in the past will be directly applicable to where you're going. So you'll find you need to either use different parts of yourself or different parts of your skill set in order to brew something, my dear, that is the right concoction for you. And Love says, ooh, I like that. I sent all of the different body part emojis. The next card I have here, and this is quite lovely as well. This is card 37. And we have this lovely little creature here who has fallen asleep at his desk. We've got the cup, the sword, the pentacle. And this isn't even a tarot deck, but you can see a bit of rest going on here. So this card is really pointing to the time needed of disconnection from your ambitious goals, shall we say. And I don't want to in any way dampen the fire, but it does call for a bit of a need for some rest, for a bit of time of deconnection. That's not even a word. Disconnection, resting and recovery, as opposed to, working yourself either to death or to a point where you're still sitting at your desk and you've entirely fallen asleep. So I can certainly see you have a number of passions that you are interested in pursuing and things that might even keep you up, but don't forget that you also need rest. You need to be able to take care of yourself, because this resourceful brew that you are creating here for yourself, my dear, is going to require, you know, your mental capacities to show up. And Love says yes. She says correct. So don't forget to sleep. Don't forget to, you know, hydrate with this nice little thing here. Don't forget to read and to give yourself some time to also recover, as opposed to always. And I get you. Like, I know I am very much so a similar way. Sometimes we don't know how to relax, but schedule it in, because it will be time very well spent, my dear. So thank you very much again for all of your support with this beautiful emoji contest here tonight. And we appreciate you so much, Love. I hope that reading was helpful for you, and good luck as you create this wonderful concoction. I am excited to see where this goes for you. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and keep taking a couple more questions here. I am loving this. Where is my next deck? This one here. All right, so this is for Candy. Candy says, hey, please, I need to know, should I stay in my relationship? Is he being honest? With a broken heart emoji. I am so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry what's going on for you, my dear, but let's take a look and see if he is being honest at this time, and if staying in this connection is the right move for you. So first of all, is he being honest? And then, should you stay? Okay, so I am so sorry you're going through what you're experiencing right now. To answer your first question of, is he being honest? There's a degree there's a degree of honesty there, but I am not honestly feeling that he's being entirely truthful. It's a strangely wrapped lie in some regard. I don't feel that it's an overt, and what is being said start to finish is incorrect. It's like it's sprinkled with bits of truth to encapsulate and cover up what is actually being said, if that makes sense. If it makes sense that part of it would be accurate, but there is an underlying lie there, that is really what I'm seeing from the cards. And I have the Tower card as well here in reverse, where it feels that this has entirely shattered you, because you know the truth of that. You can see past it and you can see through it. I feel like you're intuitively understanding what's going on here without being told exactly what's happening. Where it's at right now is a very delicate spot where these 2 minutes get faster every time I do a reading. Every time I do a reading, these 2 minutes get faster. My heart goes out to you, Candy. I'm very sorry what's going on. It's a complicated situation. And I'm sending you so much love and the strength that you need to do whatever you need to do as you move forward with this particular connection. So thank you for your trust with that question. It's hard to hear sometimes, but I think you know. So, all right, let me go ahead and I'm going to take, and Love is here. Love says, awesome. Thank you so much, Cassidy. Definitely is helpful. Oh, you are very welcome, my dear. Thank you so very much for all of your beautiful emojis and the wonderful support here this evening. All right, which deck wants to come out and play? Let's go over here. I'll take this one and I'll take my next question, please. This is for Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Oh, Kelly, you're such a sweetheart. Kelly says, hello, Cassidy. This deck. Should I choose the person that put the bid on the house already, or wait for the people that are coming on the weekend? Please and thank you. Ooh, that's a saucy question. Okay, should you choose the person who put the bid already, or should you wait for the folks on the weekend? Fascinating. Let's take a look. Let's see. Okay, so the people who have already put the bid on the house. That card there. Okay, and then you wait for the people on the weekend. Okay. Well, my dear, yeah, here's what I want to say. The people who have put the initial bid, I feel like, well, they bid on the house, they want it. So the 4 of Wands, it feels like it's a good fit for them. But this 5 of Coins in reverse, it's like, has this offer come in a little bit below what you were, not even just below what you're asking, but below what you were all the way comfortable accepting? And I don't know if there is a timeline where you have to let them know by before waiting for these folks at the weekend, but I don't feel, even if you do decide to go with these people, their bid is not, I don't feel it is the max that they're willing to spend. And it's also below what you seem to be comfortable with accepting. In terms of waiting for the people on the weekend, I think you should, if you can. I really think you should go ahead and wait for these people. At least give it a couple more days if you're not bound by a time limit, because my last card here I have is the 10 of Coins upright. And in this deck, literally look at this. It's just a big X until you show me the money. So it's like, protect your asset, protect your home, because someone is going to just try and perhaps take it out from under you at a price that is less than it's worth, and stand your ground and don't take less than what it's worth, because anyways, that is what I have for you there, my dear, and absolutely good luck. Selling the house is a very exciting thing, and I love having that 10 of Coins energy there. It's not just, don't settle, but it's actually a predictive sense of getting what you're looking for, that financial income to fit the bill, shall we say. So wonderful. Thank you very much. And Kelly says, oh my goodness, thank you so much. Yes, 100% correct. Right? Exactly. Oh, thank you so much, Kelly. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm very glad to hear that. And yeah, don't just take it because it's there and it's less. We can be very selective when we settle for certain things, folks. And perhaps selling the house is not necessarily the time to do so. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and take my last question of the evening. This has been such a wonderful night. Thank you all for being here. This is Emma Rose. Hi, Emma. Emma says, hello, Cassidy. I'd like to know why so many girls are extremely envious of me. Thank you, lots, sending love and light. Oh, that's a good question. That is a good saucy question. So why are so many, I love this question. Why are so many girls extremely envious of you? Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, I love this. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, one of the things, my dear, is it seems as though you are the brunt of some hate because you're a lovely individual, because you are not miserable, because you do not allow other people to pull you out of who you are authentically when they would like to see you not fail, but they would like to see you brought down a notch. I feel like you carry yourself with a level of self-confidence that rubs people the wrong way. It also seems that you get attraction, that you are an attractive individual. And it's like when some of these girls go out with you, they're not getting the gazes or the attention that they are looking for, because all eyes are on you, my dear. This is absurd. If you're finding that these girls are being envious of you, find yourself some new beautiful women to surround yourself with, because you don't deserve this absolutely immature behavior. And I don't, yeah, surrounding yourself with these people is not going to end particularly well. So I feel like you're attractive, you present yourself well, you are confident, you are happy, you're not miserable, and people don't like to see that. So that is what I've got for you, my dear. Cut them out. Cut them out. They are not worth your time. The other day, and I'll just end on this note, I was watching this video, and it was of Destiny's Child. And I don't remember who the interviewer was, but the context of it is they were asking the other women, how they felt about Beyonce getting, rising in popularity, and to the effect that one of the other women in the group said, you were sitting across the table from three very, what was the word she used? Very self-confident women. and very like, it was just, I hope I'm just butchering this a little bit, but it was one of the most beautiful, most empowering things to see, where it's like, if you were surrounded by people who are genuinely invested in your success, your happiness, your growth, like that is the right people to be around. And if you find that people are being envious or wanting to put you down or not wanting to support you, bye-bye. Find some new folks and surround yourself with people who want to see you succeed. So what a beautiful note to end this lovely evening on. Again, thanks everybody for sticking around and joining me tonight. This has been an absolute blast, and I will be back next Thursday at the same time. It is 10 o'clock Eastern time and 7 o'clock Pacific time. So until then, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week. Take care, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.